guys, 301 and welcome to my live reaction and review. That was a pretty bad intro. For Black Clover chapter 148 until now. Alright guys, so last week we pretty much had the end of Emperor Julius. Julius finally dying. We see his grimoire vanishing. We see the Light's already gone. We get back to where Meridiana is, and we just see a lot of other little things kind of going down. And then we also see Light basically going in on Sally, Rades, and Rados, basically saying, yes, it's finally time, yada, yada, yada. And also getting a little bit of a flashback. So, anyway, that was all last week, guys. Let's get into this week's chapter. We got a nice, awesome colored page here. We got Light looking all majestic and shit. He reaches out with pure and warped ideals. Alright, and they're saying them at the latest. So it's actually, I don't mind it. I like the way he looks in this. It's pretty solid. Alright, let's get into this week's chapter. Looking back on distant memories. Okay, give me a second. I'm going to zoom in. In order to take revenge on humans, Light uses the magic stones and finally invokes a tremendously powerful magic, but the hatred that he harbors. Okay, so it looks like we're going to find out why he hates humans so much. Right, so it looks like this chapter is going to be pretty much a flashback. A four-leaf grimoire. Light, the one who possesses sword magic, was chosen by the four-leaf grimoire. Alright, so he has sword magic and not light magic. Okay, that's kind of odd. What? What's a four-leaf, mother? Only the one who is chosen by the four leaves can wield it. It's the grimoire where luck resides. Wow. So as we know, Light, we already knew that Light had a four-leaf grimoire. We saw that in his match against Julius. So we already know all that. Light of the four-leaf Clover grimoire. Okay. Light, you again? It's every day with you. You're weird. Go away. Pain in my ass. I haven't come to see you. What'd you say, bro? That's not true, liar. I'm happy to see you. Alright, so it looks like this is Light and he's with someone who's another elf. You can see this, and you can see the little ears sticking out. Okay. Light, did you hear? There's talk of humans coming to attack us elves. Okay? Isn't that just a rumor? But it's not unthinkable. They are a species with wicked hearts that kill animals for fun. In spite of the fact that each and every one of them has weak magic, their numbers are growing alarmingly quickly. Even though in the past we elves saved them from natural disasters. Okay? So basically saying like, the elves have done everything they can to save the humans, but it's still seeming like the humans want to attack them. Surely they're afraid. We are the same. We resemble one another, yet they don't know it, so they are afraid. We are beings that are bestowed grimoires from the same earth. We should understand each other, but... Okay, so he's noticed something. Looks like it's a bit of wind. I'm thinking it looks like wind. It's a tornado born from nature's mana, running wild. Yeah! Alright, so it's a tornado. Light! Another person's from inside. Alright, so it looks like there's someone in there. Light's jumping in. Blade magic. Creation brandish. Light magic. Avia's torch. Alright, so it looks like people are going in on it to destroy it. So I've got the translation note here. Avia, also known as Epsilon Carivan, is one of the brightest stars in the sky. Okay. Light, that huge tornado, you really are amazing. But that person with magic as strong as Light, he's... So you got Light, looks like, are you alright? Yeah, thank you so much. So it looks like it's a woman. Tata? You slipped out of the castle. Despite being a wind type, what were you thinking? big brother. Right, so got a guy here. I'm not sure who that's meant to be. A human, just like Light. He has a 4-leaf grimoire. All right, so this is quite possibly the first Wizard King. That's what I'm thinking, because as we know, the first Wizard King used light magic. Right, so I'm assuming that's what it is. I'm assuming this guy ends up becoming the first Wizard King. So, all right, so it looks like they're getting along pretty well. Those two and Light have been getting along well recently. Light looks happy to have made human friends, huh? Those two folks are actually really nice. They think just like Light too, and they say humans and elves can't get along. Light, what are you doing with humans, even? But you can do no wrong. That human is the same as you. That's because he was chosen by a 4-leaf grimoire. So we see them just kind of playing, showing them all different. The guy's showing him different things. Okay. So it looks like they get on, they're friends. So we can understand one another. The ways elves handle mana is truly extraordinary. And if we pair that with our human magic technology, we can make this world an abundant and safe place. So let's all join hands and move forward. Alright. So it looks like this guy's, I'm saying this guy's the Magic Emperor. Right? He's going to become the Magic Emperor. Alright. You're pregnant with new life? Wow, your child will definitely be a wonderful one. Congrats, Tita. Light. Alright, so Tita is similarly Light's wife. Alright, and she was a human. What? Can't stomach it? Probably because you're still a kid. Shut up, don't treat me like a kid for her. Okay. So they're stirring Light up as well. So we're getting Light, he's getting married to Tata. Thank you for today. Tomorrow is your Grimoire Acceptance Day. I look forward to it. Light, you look so happy. It's been so long since you looked so happy, Light. Rather, for that to have happened to you is awful for those two humans. It was just as you said, Light. I wonder if humans and elves can understand one another. So Light actually married a human. Okay. What? So it looks like they're... What is happening? Humans, they've come to attack us. Yeah. Alright. So it seemingly looks like it's light. This is light magic, which means I can't use magic. My magic power is being blocked. Mother. A barrier is being put up. We can't get out yet, which means quit joking around. Quit joking around. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Quit. It says just everyone saying quit joking around. I will never forgive. So the original Magic Emperor, who is Tata's brother, he's the one who started the attack on the elves. Light. Dude, and this page is pretty much confirming it. Tata's brother is the one who started this. I believe that's the guy, because we didn't get his name. So he's the original Magic Emperor, unless that's Light. So, okay, what's going on? So something's happening. Looks like we're no longer there. Huh? Where is this place? What happened? I didn't die. Okay. Light? What happened? It's my soul inside Light's body. No, that's not it. This feeling of mana. This body is human. This is a human form that looks like Light. That's right. I died for sure. So Light was killed. Our magic was sealed back then, and Light probably cast that forbidden magic. This is reincarnation magic. Alright. So Light cast a magic spell. It was basically reincarnation. Okay. I understand. I feel the souls of everyone from the village. Okay, so you can still feel everyone's souls. Alright. Light invoked reincarnation magic right before his death to us elves. But it was impossible to reincarnate everyone. It's just me. Okay? So basically, I got a feeling that's what this stone's got to be for. A grimoire. The owner of this body, soul, is still here. It's just sleeping. This grimoire is his. I can't use it. Okay, so it's a three clothes. I don't know if I was chosen or if it was coincidence, but I was the only one who could reincarnate into Light's form. I am the only one who can save him. I am a chosen being. Okay? No matter whose hands are used, the elves will be revived. Those who were sealed, special to me. Everyone who was betrayed by the humans. And now I will destroy the humans. The birth of hatred. So I got a feeling that is vengeance. That's William. So as we know, Light and William shared a body. So I believe what happened was, going off this chapter, actually, you know what? I'm going to save that for the review. But anyway, guys, just hang on a second. That is the end of chapter 148. Pretty interesting chapter, but just hang on a second. We'll jump straight into the review. Alright, guys, so chapter 148 of Black Clover. It was pretty much explaining Light's backstory, why he hates the humans so much. So when we first see Light, he's a young kid and he's very happy. He actually meets two people, one being Tater and the other we don't actually get a name for, but I'm assuming that that is the original Magic Emperor, because he also has basically light magic. So one thing that's kind of really stood out to me is that, you know, this guy is the first Magic Emperor, especially with what he's wearing. It's very similar to what Julius is wearing, unless this is a very young Julius. I don't think it is, but you never know. We also then find out that Light actually impregnates Tater, which is his sister, and they end up getting married, right? And during the wedding ceremony is when this guy seemingly attacks, using his light magic to literally just rain down blades of light on him, and then Light pretty much figures out, all right, he's the one behind it, right? And then we get that panel of like everyone's dead, everything's just being destroyed. There's fire, and there's one person still standing. Then it's like bang, this guy's in another room. Where is this place? What's happened? I didn't die, right? What's going on? Everyone's trying to figure out what this person who is Light, I presume, is trying to figure out what the hell is going on, right? And he's looking in the mirror. You can see Light, and he's like, Light, what happened? So this kind of confirms that Light isn't actually Light, if that makes sense. What happened is my soul inside Light's body. No, that's not it. This feeling of mana, this body, is human. This is a human form that looks like Light. That's right, I died for sure. So this is someone else. We don't really get explanation on who that is, but I got a feeling it's got to do something with that the page where we see one person just standing up. I got a feeling it's got something to do with that. No, that's supposed to be behind it, and I think quite possibly this could be Tater, right? Or either Light's friend. Give me a second. I'm just going through the chapter quickly again. So we got that, and we find out that basically Light used forbidden magic. It's reincarnation magic, but unfortunately, you know, with the amount of magic that he had, he couldn't reincarnate everyone, only that one person. Wait, I think I know who this is. I think this is Tater. I think this is Light's wife, who's now is in the person's body. We find out that I am a chosen being, right? So someone who's been chosen by the elves. We see that they got a grimoire, but they can't use that grimoire. But I was the only one who could reincarnate into Light's form. So this is not actually Light. I believe the person we saw last week in that big ball light that was coming out, that was literally scaring the fuck out of me. Mosa and everyone was Light. And then we got the thing of this. I think this is the birth of William Vengeance, where no matter whose hands are used, the elves will be revived. And now I will destroy the humans. Right? So going off this, I think I'm kind of torn as to who this might be. It's either I'm just gonna look at the last page. It's either the guy or the sister. So looking at the face is very similar to the original Magic Emperor. That's who I think this young guy is. That's who I think. It's either that or it's the where is he? The guy with the long hair. Like you again. It's every day with you. You're weird. Go away. Pain in the ass. I haven't come to see you. That's not true, liar. Oh, so that's liar. Alright, so liar is actually an elf as well. I'm happy to see you. Alright. So I kind of misinterpret that. So I'm actually thinking this is quite possibly this is either Tata or her brother. That ends up becoming William Vengeance. But I'm leaning more towards Tata because Tata was in love with Light. Light was her husband. So I'm leaning more towards that. But seeing that it's seemingly more of a dude, it could be the brother. I'm not 100% sure. We don't really get exactly who it is. We just see Light's face, this person's face. I'm thinking it's Tata or the brother. I'm not 100% sure. But besides that, guys, this chapter was very much basically explaining why Light hates the humans so much, right? Because they were killed. They were seemingly lured into a trap, and then the trap was the wedding day. So kind of similar to what's been going on with One Piece and the Big Mom thing with Beige. And basically all the elves got killed, but Light used the forbidden magic, which was Reincarnation, which I believe is the reasoning behind the stone tablet, because once that stone tablet's been activated, it reincarnates all the elves, and the elves are going to be pissed. The elves are going to then come after the humans, and it's going to start a gigantic, massive war between the humans and the elves. So that's what I think is happening, and I think that the first Magic Emperor, who I believe is the guy, I think he is behind it all. Just because it was all light magic, and he's the only one who used light magic, so I got a feeling he's behind it. Light after him, and that could quite possibly be a young Julius, or maybe the previous Magic Emperor. No real any classification as what's actually going on, but I think this is what they're setting up. They're setting up a massive war that's going to go down between the humans and the elves. That's what I think it's setting up. And honestly, that's kind of exciting because it's letting us say, yeah, the elves are coming back. They're going to be pissed, and they're going to want revenge. And they're going to want revenge against the humans. And as far as they're concerned, it's the Clover Kingdom that did this to them. So Clover Kingdom are in for one hell of a fight, so it's going to be very interesting to see how this all plays out. But anyway, guys, overall for this chapter was a solid chapter. This gave us a lot of background information as to why Light hates the humans so much and why they are so against, why the White Knight Demon Eyes are so against the humans, and in particular the Clover Kingdom. Seemingly, it was the original Magic Emperor behind the attack. He was the one who wiped out the elves, not an army of humans. It was him and his light magic. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this plays out. But overall, guys, the art was pretty good. We didn't get a lot of progression in the main story, just more background information. But yeah, information that is going to come, that will be pretty handy to know later on. So yeah, overall, guys, for this chapter, I'm going to give it 3.5 stars. It was a really good chapter. I liked it. I liked the intensity. I liked the information that we got from this chapter. There wasn't any progression in the main story at all. Just more explaining everything why Light's so pissed. We also got the confirmation that Liar, who we know has been taken out now by, seemingly taken out by Mary Leona, is actually an elf as well. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this book plays out next week. We also found out that Light, the person who's been saying he is Light, is not actually Light, it's someone else. I believe that to be Tata, his wife. And I believe the person that we saw coming out of that ball of light yesterday, last week, that was freaking Mimosa out, as well as got really fired up, was actually Light in his actual body. So that's what I'm thinking. But anyway, guys, that is all for me. As always, let me know in that comment section below what you guys thought. Did you like the chapter? Didn't like the chapter? Do you agree with my score? All that kind of jazz. And as always, guys, smash that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, dingle that bell. And as always, I'm Freno1. You guys are awesome. And I'll catch you guys with another live reaction and review. Peace.